So hey guys, what is up? So welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this particular video we will try to solve a hacker rank problem. तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं. Today's our problem is simple as a sum. So first let's try to understand the problem, what problem actually says, and then try to code it. So here we have given an array of integer and we have to find the sum of its element. So we have given an array and the element is like, let's say 1 2 3, and the sum of the elements is equals to 6. So we simply return the sum. Let's read the input format. The first line contains an integer n denoting the size of the array. So this is the sample input, and the first line of the sample input denotes the size of the array, and the second line contains n spaced integer representing the array element. So this second line representing the array element with one n space integer representing the array element. So this line simply represents the array element. So let's move forward. So our sample output is the sum of the elements of the second line, that is 31. So we already declare an array. Now take the input. So we'll take the input of the array like this. So we declare here we declare array of vector type, but you can declare an array like this. But the main problem. So let's discuss something in this topic. So when we declare an array of vector type, not a plain array, so here the biggest advantage is that you can resize the size of the array. Let's say if you reaches to the end point, then you can resize the size of the array by pushback operation. But in this array, you cannot resize the size of the array. So vector array is resizable. And how to declare the vector array? So we take number of element as input, then we use vector of int type, data type. We'll include the data type, and after that the data type is followed by parameter n, so which will specify the number of element in the array. That n specify the number of element in the array, and this is one way to create an array, and this is a better way to create an array by as compared to this one. So I'll suggest you to declare an array of vector type, not as a plain array, because it is resizable and it has many advantages as well. So go back to our problem. So we'll take the input already. So now we have to declare a sum variable, and we'll initialize to 0. We initialize sum to 0. And when we are using vector, so don't forget to include vector header file, because if you are not using vector header file, then it shows an error. So whenever you are using vector array, then you must use vector header file. So now we have to add sum again and again, and now we have to return the sum of the array. Okay, so now I think our program is done. Now try to run it. Okay, now sample test case has been passed. Now try to submit it. Okay, okay guys, so our problem is done.